Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name's Jay, the Principal Migration Lawyer at Flow Migration Law. When you're putting together an Australian partner visa application, you provide a lot of information, financial documents, photos, your relationship statements. But some of the most powerful evidence doesn't actually come from you. It comes from your friends and family on a document called Form 888. Now these forms are absolutely vital because they give a case officer a third-party view of your relationship. But how do you make sure these statements from your loved ones actually help your application? Today, we're going to do a deep dive into Form 888, and I'll give you a complete guide on how you can help your friends and family write statements that truly support your journey to Australia. So what exactly is a Form 888? It's an official form where people who know you and your partner can provide a written statement about your relationship. It's their way of telling the department that they see you as a genuine couple. Now, who can complete it? The person needs to know both of you, be familiar with your relationship, and be over 18. And here is a really important update you should know. They do not need to be an Australian citizen or permanent resident anymore. This is a positive change because it means close friends and family from overseas who have witnessed your relationship can now do this Form 888 for you. As for how many you need, the department requires a minimum of 2. However, in our experience, providing 3 to 4 strong forms from a diverse group of people, like family from both sides, close friends, maybe even a work colleague who knows you as a couple, can paint a much more complete picture. The key here is always quality over quantity. This is where you play a really important role. You can't tell your friends and family what to write. The words must be their own. But you can absolutely guide them on what kind of information is helpful. The most critical piece of advice you can give them is to use specific examples. Vague statements like they are a great couple or they love each other very much don't really carry much weight on their own. They need to provide specific memories. For example, instead of saying they support each other, they could write something like, I remember back in August last year when Sarah was really sick with the flu, John did all the grocery shopping, cooked all the meals, and I saw him reschedule his own plans just to make sure she was okay. You see the difference? A specific narrative brings the statement to life. Encourage them to talk about how they've seen you in social settings. If they know you live together, or they've seen you support each other through tough times. These personal observations are what makes a Form 888 powerful. And remind them, they must attach a copy of their photo ID, like a passport or driver's license, to the form. To help your friends and family even more, it's good to be aware of the common mistakes so you can steer them away from them. The first, as we've said, is being too vague. Specifics are everything. The second is inconsistency. The details in their statements should line up with the story you're telling in your own application. Big differences can raise questions for the department. Another one is using online templates or copying examples they find on the internet. Case officers read these every day, and they can often spot a statement that isn't personal or genuine. Encourage them to write from the heart. And finally, a simple one. Make sure the form's complete. It needs to be signed and dated with their photo ID attached. An incomplete form might not be considered at all. At the end of the day, well-prepared Form 888s can add incredible weight to your partner visa application. They are the independent voices that back up your own story. By understanding what makes a strong statement and guiding your supporters effectively, you're taking a proactive step in building a solid application. But we know that this is just one piece of a very large and often overwhelming puzzle. Getting every element of your partner visa right is so important for your future in Australia. As the principal lawyer here, I bring over 8 years of dedicated experience in Australian migration law, and I've guided countless couples through this very process. We understand the nuances of what the department is looking for, from Form 888s to financial evidence and beyond. If you have questions about your application or would just like to discuss your situation, we invite you to book a free 20-minute discovery call with me. It's a no obligation call where we can see how we can best support you on your journey. You can find the link to book on our website which is in the description box below. I hope this guide was helpful. If you found value in it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.